Hi, this is the week one module tutorial. Again, you'll find it under module A, and yours probably has dates listed. This is just more in general. After you complete the Getting to Know You quiz, it's not really a quiz, it's just some questions so I can get to know you better, you'll complete the week one module. So you click here on the week one module. You'll notice that it tells you you're going to be doing some introductions, chapter one and chapter two. And my recommendation is to start at the beginning and then just continue to click next. But you can always come back to this main page and have access to all the elements for week one. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so chapter one is broken down into two sections, development and theory. So here's the PowerPoint that goes along with the development lecture. And then on the right here, you can click on the arrow or click on the name of the next task. Then you'll watch the theories video, and again, you can follow along with your PowerPoint slides. Chapter two is about genetics, and I also have the slides there for you. And then you're going to look at some additional resources. So sometimes when you click on a link, you'll have to click down here on View Assessment, and then it should pop up for you. So the chapter one, Development and Theory, I have a video and then a question. Video and then a question. So all of these are directly related to content that I feel is important and you should do a little bit more follow up on. So there are 10 questions worth half a point each for a total of 5 points in terms of the review and the mini quiz. So once you're done with that, you'll click submit. I'm going to go ahead and close out of here so that we can go on to the next task. And that takes us back to the main menu. So now it's telling me after the mini quiz that I need to complete the chapter one and chapter two quizzes in Revel. Now I'm not able to do that here in Blackboard. I have to use the Pearson link. So if I click on the next link, this gives you a little tutorial of how Pearson works. And then the Open Pearson link is how you will access. And you click right here, and it's going to take you into your textbook. And it's either going to have you set it up for the first time, or it's going to directly take you to your text. So again, please watch the videos in the Welcome module to learn more about Pearson. But you can also see here I have a how Pearson works with Blackboard video, and it talks about how much the purchasing would be. You can have a 14-day free trial, but all of our quizzes and raising our virtual child are connected here to Pearson. All right, now let's look at your weekly tasks. The first one is the week one discussion. You're going to post a brief biography of yourself. And just so you know, your posts can be written or they can be recorded. So you can do an audio file, a video file. I just want to hear about you. And for me, I'm not going to be grading your writing. So if you want to verbally tell me, then that is fine too. Don't forget to reply to two other students, and that is due Sunday before midnight. The week one journal. So this talks a little bit more about reflecting on parenting styles you experienced as a child. Again, I shared that in my case, I had a mom, a dad, a stepmom, and a stepdad, so I kind of had four parents. Um, but you'll watch this video about parenting styles and then give me some information and answer these questions. So again, the journals are confidential. I'll be the only one reading them. You can answer them in a numbered format. You can share verbally, you can record yourself, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I'm realizing it did not show the group discussion. As you can see here, we see class discussion and review and share. It must be because I'm not part of a group. So I'm going to pause this video, pop back, and we'll see after the class discussion is actually the My Virtual Child group discussion. Okay, I'm back on the main page. So now you can see the My Virtual Child discussion. This week only, you only need to do a post because it doesn't really make sense to reply to your classmates when you're trying to choose things for your virtual child. So let's go ahead and see if I click on the class discussion. It should then show that the next task would be the My Virtual Child discussion. Yay, and here it is. So when I click here, you will only see your group members. And this week, you're going to randomly decide on number one, two, or three. And it's a first come, first serve kind of basis. So make sure to check your group mates' posts. And you will also choose a culture that you want to raise your child in. So I have some example cultures down here. It does not have to be your actual culture. It can be a culture you want to learn more about. Um, and you do not have to have the same culture as your group mates. But to get us started, again, you'll post choosing a number, one, two, or three, and letting me know your culture. And by the end of the week, when everyone's chosen a number, I will let you know what that number represents and what your parenting style will be for the remainder of our session together. All right, and like I said, here's the week one journal. This one's getting you a little bit deeper into parenting and what you experienced. And then our review and shares are an opportunity to share information, but not have to have a discussion and reply to your classmates. So in chapter one, they primarily only talk about white male theorists. So we are going to highlight some females in the field, and you can choose one and share with us about that professional. And again, you are welcome to do any of these posts typed. You can handwrite it if you want and post that. You could also record yourself. All right. Now, what's really important is at the end of every week is to complete the checklist. Now, again, you have to click on assessment, but your goal is to click off every single one. Did you complete the Getting to Know You quiz? Chapter 1 and 2 lecture videos, quiz 1, quiz 2, mini quiz, class discussion, parenting group, journal, and review and share. And once you have all those clicked off, you click submit. And again, it doesn't, it's just a way for me to make sure that you've double checked your work and are good to go. So if we click out of the week one checklist and we come back here to the week one module, like I said, you are free to jump around, but you might risk losing your place or everything that you need to complete. Now, notice after the checklist, I do have some upcoming assignment details for next week, and that is creating your virtual child. So I have a little walkthrough video here for you. And then it'll go on to the next module. So thank you. Please email me with any questions, and I hope that you enjoy week one.